Robert
Well, hello,
Cazimero is here.
Sakai.
And I gotta say, okay, with technology, I'm very impressed with you today. Because you jumping on this Zoom thing, I know this is new for you, the computer stuff is all, very good job. You did
Well,
very
thank
well.
you very much. Thanks for your help because otherwise this would not be happening.
No, it wouldn't. But this very impressive based off the people that I've had previous days and have no idea what the hell they're doing. So for the fact that you nailed it, congratulations. We've already won.
Well, kind of shocked myself. It's kind of a gloomy, getting dark fast day, isn't it?
It is actually. I was trying to showcase if you can see here, it doesn't look too, well, you can't really see much. It looks like fog, but yes, it's not a bright day. How are you?
From what I see of your apartment, it
Yes.
looks very comfortable, and I love the red in the back of
Right.
you. That's a good choice.
Right. So after I told you this before we started from China. I didn't
Ah,
go to China.
okay.
Who goes there? But I got it from the good people of Amazon. I just like
I
red.
see.
It's red and black.
Well, I'm impressed by that, and I like your T-shirt too.
Oh yes, thank you. Yes, so I wear a different shirt to commemorate the guest I have on. So for the people, this is the Aloha Friday shirt because you have all the album covers. You're gonna do this. I think you're repping over here, over here. You like that? Probably just do that. No.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So how have you been? What's been going on with you?
Uh, I've been in quarantine
Yeah.
along with everybody else.
Yeah.
It's been. I gotta say, I guess it could have been worse, but although this is kind of bad, but I'm okay. I feel happily safe at home, and although it gets to me after a little while, I still drive over and get myself a coffee and through drive-through kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and then I come back home and okay, basically it's driving me freaking crazy. I
Riveting.
was trying to be so
Uh,
nice, right?
yeah.
Shit, I'll tell you.
yeah. Very riveting. The day-to-day life, and then of course you go to Starbucks. You go to Mass.
Yes, the only one that's pretty much open at the drive-through is the one in Kahala. But
Really?
again, it gets me out of the house, which is very, very nice
Right.
to do. And everyone here in where I'm staying is very respectful of each other. Well, this is good because most of us don't know each other.
Good. Even better.
So, yeah. Like if you were in my building, oh, it would be disastrous. Well, I wouldn't have you over, but I would have your wife over.
Can I just wave it? Well, I mean, I would say hi to you in the elevator, walking around. I mean, I can't shake your hand anymore. We can't shake our hands
You
anymore.
could
You know
not
what I'm
say
saying?
hello to me in the elevator because we have to go one at a time.
That's
We're
right.
family.
That's right. I cannot hug you. Nothing. That's it. Shut it all down.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Taking it day by day, waking up, going back. Okay, three things. I sleep more than I swear I've ever slept before. I mean, it's just like you
Yeah.
just fall asleep all the time.
Yeah.
I don't drink a lot of liquor, but oh boy, my gosh, I've been drinking
Really?
a little bit more than I ever have. Yeah.
Champagne.
White wine is lovely.
Oh, okay.
And then of course there's champagne.
Right. There you go. Shout out.
Then eating is ridiculous, brother. It's ridiculous, the eating thing.
Okay. Can you give us a breakdown, if you can? What have you been eating that you haven't been
Okay.
eating since the quarantine?
Well,
What's been happening?
here's the thing. I have wonderful friends and family
Yes.
who will come over and drop off things for me. And, I try and eat as much of the food that's brought over here as possible, but I'm not a leftover type guy. So, I mean, if there's beef stew
Right.
and 2 days later, I'm going to chuck it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Beef stew is the quarantine thing.
So I would say that like in the morning there's hopefully coffee
Yes.
and maybe a banana and maybe cereal
Oh,
and I can't go into this because I
cute.
could go on and on.
I tell
And it's
you.
only breakfast.
Hasn't it changed everything though? Like we wake up because I'm not a person that used to wake up late. 7 a.m. 6 a.m. 7 a.m. Everything's changed. We kind of it feels like we're in like a college, like a frat.
Yeah. So a question:
Yes.
when you wake up, say like at 6, maybe 6:30, do you find yourself like falling asleep again soon after that, or do naps come easily in the afternoon?
Oh yes, they do. Very much so. Shout out to my 1
Well,
o'clock.
You're
Yes.
not that young 20-year-old I remember from a while ago.
Well, this ain't my first rodeo, but yes, everything's changed. Sleep patterns have changed. Wake up late, plenty rice. I don't know,
Yeah,
right?
right. Oh my gosh! Wait till I go to the
Late
doctor
lunch.
next month. If
Yeah,
I don't die, she's gonna kill me. I swear.
something's gonna happen. Get ready. You're gonna get like type 5 diabetes at this point. You're doing a lot of
Yeah,
rice.
yeah. So I gotta be careful. Yeah, you know.
Well, hello. So are you doing plate lunch and stuff like that? Like what happens to your lunch? Now you explained breakfast. Now what's going on with lunch? Are you doing 3 meals kind? Because we got nothing to do.
No, you know it depends because sometimes I'm hungry and sometimes I'm not. So it goes on and off, and
Yeah.
yeah, and then I, I'm watching more TV than I ever have in my life.
What are you
Because
watching?
when you're
Well,
working all the time, TV
yeah.
is just not that big a deal.
Right. Right.
Or you put it to go to sleep. But yeah, so television, and I don't do any of the the Hulu stuff and
Yeah.
Netflix and stuff like that.
Oh, you don't.
So I don't.
Oh.
I just don't. And
Oh.
then people say, well, I'll bring over something, and then they bring it over, and it just stays there. It lives in my house, and it's clutter.
So what are you watching then? Give us an idea. What shows? Because you're in a rare breed that you don't have the Netflix or the Hulu. So what are you watching? Regular TV.
Regular TV.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like all the I like most of the NCISs.
Really.
And
Okay.
then I've been a real fan for a long time of HGTV.
Oh, okay. There we
I'd
go.
like to believe that someday they'll just be knocking on my door and do a whole
We're remodeling.
makeover
Yeah.
for Bobby Cazimero.
Clean them up. Yes. I haven't heard that in a
Clean
while.
up, tear it down, because my kitchen is being held together by termites holding hands.
Well, at least they've come together. See, so everyone comes together in this whole pandemic. See, it's good. So you're telling me you haven't fixed the kitchen yet? This has been like 10 years ago you told me
Boy,
this.
you're
You know, help me follow. Okay, so you're not watching Netflix, which you are the first person I think of any 100-mile radius. You're watching the regular TV, the kitchen all jam up. You're eating rice again.
yeah.
How's your nights? What do you do for dinner?
How's my what?
How's your nights going? Is what do you
The
do at
nighttime.
night? Is that when you start drinking? Like what happens at night?
No, I'll have like one thing of wine with bubbled water mixed together. Something very light, Yeah. Very, very, how would we say this? Civilized.
Oh,
Just a civilized.
oh,
glass
very
of
nice. Yes, it doesn't
soda
matter.
and wine.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, but it's mostly. I told you already. Shit, it's just boring.
Hey, you swore. You said you wasn't gonna swear. You popped the cherry on
Well,
that one.
shit is not a swear word.
Well, shit, yeah. So, the champagne. What is the champagne of choice for the people that don't know fans of champagne? What are you drinking?
I love Clicquot. Clicquot is my favorite champagne.
Shout out.
And
Anybody
it
knows?
reminds me of a trip that I took to Paris years ago,
Yeah.
and to be there at the Louis Vuitton building, and they were serving because Clicquot is a side product of
Yeah.
Louis Vuitton.
Nice.
So we were drinking there, me and my pal Kale, and we were walking on the way down to the Louvre. But anyway, yeah. So I've been in love with that ever since. So it just
right.
makes me feel like I'm, in a kind of like Paris Kalihi mood.
Wow, that you just paint a picture. It's like I'm there.
Yeah.
Like I'm like there like
Yeah,
this.
it's just the weirdest picture you could ever imagine. Can
Well,
you imagine Paris in Kalihi?
that could. It all depends on the angles. But I just wanted to get the champagne situation figured out because I think I got you champagne years ago and I wasn't even sure which one to get you. And I know you're a fan, and I didn't know how you knew all the brands, so that's good backstory there for the
Yeah,
that don't know champagne.
because now mind you, I was just gonna lie and say all champagne is good, but that's not true.
Okay.
So when we're not on air,
Yeah.
I will send you a list. I'll just text you a list of
Oh.
champagne that feel free to leave in the store.
Oh well, all right. Shout out Corbel.
Okay, wait. I have a question now.
Here we go.
Do you watch Netflix or any of those things like that?
That is correct.
Oh, okay. And what is? I understand there's quite a few stuff, right? I mean,
Why are you
all
shocked by
kind of
this?
shows.
Well, yes.
Oh, wait, I can't. Huh?
Why are you shocked that I would watch Netflix and things like this? You know,
Uh,
I'm a sophisticated guy.
Because you're young. Just assume all young people watch that stuff.
Shit, yes. So therefore, millions of programs on there, lots of stuff on there. I'm surprised that you are not on at least one of these things. I would have thought by now, the million of friends that you have would have come over to your house and be like, okay, I fix them up for you. Here, you do it. Remember your password. But no.
I can't say they didn't try, but
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, I have to say, if you're going to bring something new into my life, you have to be really patient, and you have to do it like about 10 times, and you have to actually make me watch so that when you go home, I can do what you told me to do.
Okay, can I just speak in defense of yourself? What you just said. All right, now, before we started, you figured out this Zoom chat after
Yeah.
not doing the Zoom chat ever. You figured it out just like that, one shot. So I have to say success to you. I think you have a shot to figure out the Netflix, because I've been dealing with a lot of yahoos this past couple of weeks that have no idea what's going on. Zoom chat, Wi-Fi, everything's working great. We're great. We're looking beautiful, baby.
Well, okay. Well, then I'll tell you what. Later on, after this, maybe tomorrow or something, I'll text you back, and then maybe you can talk me through how to get net, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Because
the nets.
I have basic cable stuff here.
Oh.
Basic. I mean, I don't even have
Shout out Kiku.
What?
You must have Kiku. Korean channel. K5. Forget it.
Patience has never been one of your virtues. I swear.
Well, yes, it just depends on the topic. We can help. I
Yeah,
definitely can
you're
help
right
you.
about that. Okay.
Okay, I can help you
What
with
else?
this.
Ask me a
What?
question.
Yes. You have a question? Here we go.
No, you have a question.
Do I have a
Ask me
question? I've asked you tons of questions. There's another question. Do you know about Amazon Prime? That's another one you can get into. All right? You have
No, I don't know about that kind of stuff.
Okay, I don't want to go and delve too far.
No,
Out of there.
don't. Because
Okay.
Netflix, I think, is enough to wrap my head around. But
Yes,
so what is your favorite show on Netflix? People are gonna think I'm a dummy, but I don't care.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, the thing with Netflix is there's so many trillions of shows on there that you could spend an hour just searching Netflix, and that could be your
Really,
show.
huh?
Right. They got the foreign, they got the American, they got them all. So it depends what you want. You want documentaries, you want movies, what kind of genre movies? Do you want TV shows? The old kind, and then they make the new kind. Plethora. A plethora.
Oh,
So if you give me a
you should be a spokesman.
just call me Mary. So
You're such a dick.
Before-
It's a good thing I love you. All right, I'm just writing this shit down.
okay, listen to this right now. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. All right, Mary, listen.
What?
Give me a specific genre that you want to looking for in Netflix, and then I will give some examples of what you can watch on Netflix.
Okay.
Like, what's
All
your
right.
mood? Like, what are you feeling like right now? You got your champagne in one hand, you got something else in your other, and then you want to.
You give me far too much credit, I tell you. I told you a long time, I'm shy.
Aren't we all? What? A genre? What are you into? What kind of movie would you want to see? And I'm gonna help you out right now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing about movies. I don't really go to them, and I wait till I'm on a plane, and then I'll watch a movie
Okay.
because it's a way to let it pass by. So
Right.
I don't know anything that's. I mean, I saw all the Avengers stuff, and I loved all that.
Right. You're a
And
fan.
of course, long ago I was a Harry Potter fan,
Okay.
and I don't like horror movies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Living with me is like a horror story already.
Well, you're telling me. Although I never lived
I
with
did
you.
not
But,
have any kind of a comment, I tell you.
right. Yeah. To make like I lived with you, which that's not gonna happen. But I just want to say, like, as far as a genre movie, you got them all. So if you were to pick, are you a documentaries person? Do you like documentaries?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like watching the Discovery Channel and stuff like that.
Oh, good. Very good. Well, there's a bunch of that too. There's a bunch of like these documentaries show the waves, they show the ocean, they show the sand, the mammals, all that shit. if that tickles your fancy. Uh,
Sakai-san,
hi.
do you have somebody else to talk to after me? Because I'm ready to sign off.
No, I'm not even wearing pants, so I don't even know what we're gonna do. Okay, all I'm saying is you got a lot of stuff to watch. Okay, so here's the thing that everybody's watching during the quarantine. This is a thing that's popular. I don't know if your friends have told you about this. It's this documentary called Tiger King. Okay, has anyone talked? Okay,
I've seen some of that, but I don't.
Okay.
I've never. I mean, I've read things about it, but I've never watched it.
right. Well, you don't have Netflix, so you're fine. But it's a documentary miniseries about this guy. It's basically about rednecks with tigers, and it's a very common thing around the country. Of all these rednecks have tigers, and then they keep them as pets, and then they just accumulate tigers, and it's about the world that they live in, and it gets the
And
plot
I'm gonna
thickens.
let the tigers go and eat everybody else around them.
We hope, but that does not happen. They keep the tigers, and then there's this guy called Joe Exotic is what they focus the documentary on. He has this tiger zoo, and it's a big situation, and then it turns into the plot twist after that, where there's murder. I don't want to give it away, but there's murder and things
no,
go
don't tell
crazy.
me he's killing the tigers.
No, the tigers are basically just part of the plan, part of the plot. It has to do with human behavior. It's a
Now,
documentary about.
is this for real or is this just a movie?
No, this is for real. Like the guy's in jail, and there's a whole story. This took place over the span of a long period of time.
Wow, this is interesting.
Really? Because I don't find it interesting.
Well,
I didn't watch it.
I think talking to you is interesting, but I wouldn't watch it.
I wouldn't watch
If
it
that's
either.
the case, then I go to Las Vegas to watch Siegfried and Roy.
Right? Shout out to the guy that got bit. Who got bit? Roy? Siegfried.
Name
Roy,
one. Anyone.
Roy
I'm
Yamaguchi.
good.
All right. Chef Alan Wong. So I wouldn't recommend Tiger King because I think it's a little overrated, and after the first episode you're gonna get it. So I don't think that would be your bag.
I don't think so either, but thank you
Right.
for telling me about it. It's very kind of you, to say the least.
Right, yes. And after that, it's pretty much an open bag of things. So
Okay, let's talk about something that I want to talk about.
finally. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to let you know that, first of all, I know where you live. I'm going to come where you stay. I'm going to punch you, but anyway.
Oh, how's you? Okay,
I have
Merrie.
a thing coming up on television on May 1st.
Let's talk about it.
That's
Yes,
the May Day
Mayday.
show.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's being produced by K.O. Ho with the help of Hawaiian Airlines and HTA.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be on 2 different channels on May Day night. And you can look on IG to find it. And I'm looking forward to it. We filmed, there are 4 of us that filmed with them and for them. So, in each of our homes. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what it looks like. So that's around the bend for me. And then, of
Right.
course, Merrie Monarch was canceled, which I found to be very interesting.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I thought it was going to happen anyway,
Yeah, what were your thoughts there?
But
Because I was talking with you then.
Go ahead, sorry.
I wanted to make sure we talk about this because then I was talking with you as you were preparing for this because once you hit Merrie Monarch mode, you're heavily into practice and getting things
Yeah.
prepared, right? Rehearsal.
And that's how it was.
What was your initial reaction when you finally found out that they're going to cancel it?
I had called Merrie Monarch to find out what was going to happen on the day that they canceled.
Yeah.
But I had called early in the morning. And, first of all, it wasn't a surprise to me. Everything else was being canceled, and it was becoming a lot more serious about how people were being affected and people dying and stuff like that. And so when it happened, I have to say for me, it was kind of a relief. Because, it's a lot of stress, and there's a lot of money involved.
Yeah.
And it was great. I think I give Luana them a great deal of credit because they canceled it at a time where we still could hopefully save money on the fact that we had to do like ground transportation, air transportation, as well as living accommodations.
Yeah.
And, many of us were very lucky to have the opportunity to reclaim some of that money back. So I was grateful to them for that, on making that decision. It was interesting to let it go by, and it was interesting to watch how it affected other people, and including my students as well.
Yeah.
But I still have to believe that there's a purpose for all this, that the reason for this happening. I want to
Right.
believe that.
Right.
I look around and I'm stunned at how beautiful everything is. Everything is so green. I mean, I love going down the freeway when the grasses are so tall. You look like you could be in Africa. And speaking of tigers, they could be in the tall grass.
Good tie-in. Great segue
So
tie-in.
I think that the earth is taking a breather.
The earth is healing.
We're letting the earth take a breather.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's just where I am, really.
Right, and you're not alone. And that's the phenomenal thing about this is that we're all in the same boat together. This has never happened before. We're all
it never
together.
Has.
Right.
And I pretty much like a lot of people that are in the boat, and then there are some that
you can jump off the boat.
Yeah. And I don't have to mention his name, but you know his name.
Got it. We don't need to name names here.
By the way, can I name one of my favorite new heroes?
Cool.
I love the mayor of Kauai.
Oh, Covidians. Yes.
He's great. I love to watch his shows. I mean, he does cooking sometimes and just talk.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that guy. Yeah,
he's got potential, that guy. Right. I like it.
And this would be, sorry, Aaron. This would be a good opportunity for me to thank all those first response type people that are working so hard.
Yeah.
And I don't live close to a facility like that, but in the evening, one of the things I do, which a lot of people don't know, because who the hell am I going to tell? But I like to go on my lanai, and I like to clap for them. They don't have to know that I'm clapping for them, but it makes me good to know that I'm clapping for them because they're really doing a lot, and not just in Hawaii, but all over
the world. Right. So that's the noise I hear. So that's what it is. I've been wondering every night, what is that noise? Not to hint on any of us.
Cannon,
Yeah.
At 6:45. Boom.
That, the chickens, the Roosevelt. Yeah, I got it. So you bring up a thing of as far as it's a phenomenal time where we're here. We all know where we are pretty much. This is the first time where we can safely say, where so and so is. He's probably at home.
Yeah.
That's never happened before, and in some ways I was thinking about when this eventually subsides. It's kind of sad because now we just go our separate ways. It's like we all broke up. And we're not gonna know where somebody is or somebody is, where we all could be we're all at home together virtually. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird feeling I just thought of yesterday.
It is it's just such an interesting change for the whole world, for all of us.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great opportunity to learn.
Exactly right.
To evaluate, and I know that many of us will be able to do that. And then there are the others who will just keep coming to Hawaii because it's cheap there. So,
Yahoos. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's a whole other topic, which, whatever. So, shut that down. But
yeah,
we bring up a great
point.
Thank
God I live here, and we can still live here.
Well, right. And we still enjoy it. Earth's healing. Hawaii's healing. That's the main thing. And then the chance to be, like you said, be creative. This is the time we can do it. We have this free time now. Look at all this time we have. We wake up. We don't know when we're waking up anymore. We just don't know we're coming or going. We can use that to be creative.
When this thing started, somebody said to me, "So what are you doing to be creative?" I said, "I'm doing all those songs that I haven't finished for 5 years. I'm working on that."
Right.
Well, that fell apart.
Well,
there's other things to be creative, like cleaning house has been.
Oh.
Well, and you know how I am about cleaning house.
Forget it.
I'm so shitty at that. But I've been cleaning house.
It looks good there.
Cleaning and cleaning.
Well, the background looks.
I've never seen my house so clean. It's disgusting. And yet, there's still stuff to do.
Of course, but I like the. Is that a panda? No, that's not a panda. Little polar bear on the door there, behind you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is.
It's clean. It looks clean. Yes, you have. It's a great backdrop. Do you still have the piano in your house? Is that?
I do, but it's my big white one is gone. I gave it away, and I have an electric one that is hard to move around because it's really heavy. It's a really good one.
Yeah.
And so it just stays in one corner of my house. And maybe the next time when we do something like this, I'll take it from the piano and I'll sing you a song.
How about it? We can do that.
Or we could sing a song together.
You always wanted me to sing. I know you've always pushed me to sing.
You're right. I was being kind.
Yeah. Shout out sarcasm. Yeah. I would be honored to do that if you wanna do that. We could do that another time. Get the champagne ready.
We'll do it another time.
Get candles.
But until then, I want you to take care of yourself.
I want you to take care of yourself. Yes. I mean, that's all we can do really at this point. That's really all we can
Very,
do.
very, very interesting, and it's a real cool and interesting time too. Disconcerting, but interesting for sure.
Are people reaching out to you a lot throughout this, like every day, asking you how you doing, and because that's what people are doing.
I have a core of people that do that, you
Yeah.
know, and I'm very grateful to them. It's hard for somebody who's always done, for people who have done everything for themselves,
Yeah.
you know, and not necessarily dependent on others, you know, quite independent and stuff. To get to this point where people are being so kind to me, I've learned how to take it a little bit easier and to take the time to say thank you.
Right.
I think that's really important. And then to walk out on the lanai in the morning and say, hey, we got another day here.
Right. We made it.
You know, it's really great. Now, I don't know why you asked me to do this, but I'm grateful. It's been great. I like it. And you're funny.
Oh, dude, you're funny.
You shit ass. That's what you are. You're a shit ass. And I love you.
Yes, I know I'm shit and I'm Merrie. I got it. But I just wanted to. Honestly, I just wanted to see how you was doing. I just wanted to see how you've been throughout this whole situation, because we've known each other for quite some time. I want to just make sure to just reach out and then talk story at the same time, have fun with it, and that's really it.
Hey, by the way, how's your mom?
She is all right. Everybody's still okay. Yeah. So everybody's hanging in there. I really haven't known anyone. I don't know if you have. Have you known anyone that's gotten this disease?
You know.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a lucky phenomenon, I guess.
I know. I have one friend.
Yeah.
Who just told me that he's sick.
Oh, really?
That he has virus. And actually, he found out at the beginning of March, and they didn't know anything about it yet, so he wasn't tested, and so it just gradually got worse. But he's been able to pull through it, you know, because it's.
Right.
He said that from the 3rd to the 6th day, those 3 days were really, really hard for him to get through. But I'm happy to say that he's, you know, still here, and I just keep sending out as much positive energy as I can.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do. That's once again one of the positive things of this thing is that we're all in this together, where we can all support each other. The people that we want on the boat. There's a few that we don't. We can't love
and I wanted
everyone.
to say thank you so much for shaving. I'm sorry I didn't, but thank you for shaving. You look really nice.
I thank you. See, I was wondering. I've been torn every week. I've been torn of whether I should keep this beard or not. All right, and I figured before I see you today, what should the plan be? Get rid of it, and then I just.
Well, the next time, don't do it. Let it grow out, because I want to see how the mountain man look.
Oh well, yes, I did look like a man for the first time ever. So.
Merrie, don't push it. I was waiting to use that because you've been calling me Merrie so many times.
Merrie, you know what? For real, I got a dream, can I? So I had this thing. It goes down. It does the connection thing. It's not like the Japanese kind where it just stops. You know, Fu Manchu kind.
Mine is a Chinese kind that just goes. No, actually, I have all this white on it.
You can.
There, right?
Well, so did I, but
I kind of like it.
Distinguished, right? But you can connect it, right? You can make the. Can you make the chops? Can you do the whole thing?
No.
You cannot. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Now that I'm older, I get more hair on the head, or on the face, I should say.
On the face. You think Rogaine works? I'm asking for.
I'm going to validate that with a comment.
Once again, I wore this shirt for you.
And I wore this shirt for you.
There, all right. See, styling as always. All right.
Okay,
Well,
I'll talk to you.
let's see if any got questions. Any questions? No, nobody got any questions for Robert. That's it.
Okay, that's very good.
You lucked out.
Shut up.
Okay,
So
well,
what you eating for dinner?
this is always an ominous question every night because I really don't know. It's either
I
takeout,
know.
it's either
I'm the
just
same way
cooking,
too.
right? Are you a fan of the takeout? Are you going and getting delivery, Bite Squad? Do you know of these things? DoorDash?
I would say that friends and family bring stuff, or
Oh.
if there's something that I really want to eat, then I'll get in the car and make a takeout order.
Oh, you would go in the car.
Noodles here. Or
Oh, okay. Bento.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. What is your takeout place of choice? What if you got like a top couple takeout places? Where would you go?
I'm not gonna say it because I don't want nobody else going over there when I want to go pick up food.
Good call. Good call. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Tell me off camera.
Okay, I will say one place if you think that I should say one place.
Oh. Pick a place. Pick any place that you would go.
I think Kaila in Kapolulu.
Really? They do takeout?
Yeah, in the morning especially because I like their banana bread.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite. Yeah.
Is
So
it?
that's good. And then for evening time, I'll go text you after this is about to tell you where I go pick up some.
Oh. Now we talking. Now we
Yeah.
got information.
Yeah.
Well, there's not many places open. Like the small, like the mom and pops ones are slowly like shutting down. You know, like we've only got the main ones left.
I
You know?
have been so lost without Zippies.
They're doing delivery. They do takeout.
I know, but they don't do a whole menu like how I used
Oh,
to. And
okay.
and of course, my favorite go-to favorite foods they're not necessarily doing right now.
What's your favorite?
So
Wait a minute. What are you doing? What's your favorite at Zippy's?
I like their the grilled mahi mahi and with I call them tree broccoli.
They have broccoli at Zippy's? That's a
Yeah,
swerve.
yeah.
I did not know. I just
They
thought.
also have super duper prices, not like the old Zippies we remember.
Well, you know. Here's the thing I gotta throw at you. Speaking of local food, Love's Donuts. They canceled the powdered donuts. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, you know, I stopped eating those a while ago.
I was gonna
so
say.
it's okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. I'll give you some places I went to. So yesterday I went to downtown. You ever heard of Square Barrels?
Where?
Square Barrels. You know Bishop Square. You know downtown
Yeah.
area. They get parking structure in there. There's a beer place. There's a beer burger place, and also it's a restaurant too. But they're still hanging in there. They're still doing takeout. And I know those guys.
Places credit. I'm so happy they're doing it for people like us.
These guys
or
hanging in
people
there.
General.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then
I mean, my husband is driving Uber Eats right now
oh yeah.
and working really hard and doing really good. So
I was gonna
cheers to
say
all.
cheers to all those guys because they must be like getting increased business by times 10 at this point, right? Like everybody's ordering.
So I would think so.
Yeah. Well, I gotta figure out where to eat that. So I guess we'll. No one's asking a question, so everyone's pretty much checked out of this conversation.
Okay, good.
So
Good.
good. We'll just get them off the boat and thank you, thank you everyone that is watching though. Thank you everyone. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Aaron Sakai.
Thank you. Yes, hi.